In
Hello.
5, 4, 3. Welcome everybody to Super Hype Train, and it is a hype night. We have a bonus episode for you, special edition Hype Train. I am Wilco, and with me tonight on his own is Sammy. How you going, Sammy?
Yes, I'm completely defenseless. I can't hide behind all the other hosts this
Nope,
time.
it is just
Nope.
me and you. We're gonna do
But
this.
I'm, yeah, very excited to be talking about this. Very
Okay.
cool game.
Do we get into it, or do we leave the podcasters wondering? They would have seen the title. They know what it is. So let's do
Yes.
it. There's a little indie game coming out on the Nintendo Switch sometime in summer, which is our winter in Australia. So summer for the northern
Yeah.
hemispheres.
So in the
And
near future.
yes, so we have heard there will be some news coming soonish. Is the word that Sidebar Games, the developer slash publisher, is using at the moment. They even got on Twitter today and let everyone know that there is some news coming soonish. We assume that will be
Yep.
the release date and other bits and pieces, but
If I may interject, I don't think we've actually said the name of it, which is Golf Story.
Golf Story. I did. I was building up to it, but thank you for ruining my thunder.
Yes.
That's great. No, it is
Well,
Golf
I mean,
Story.
it was a pretty long preamble. It's like we know all this information is going to be coming out. It's a cool game. It's on the Switch. Da, 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 da.
Yeah, I know.
What's it called? You
Like
should
I
know.
said,
It's in the title.
It's in the title. You should have worked that
Yeah.
out from the stage. But no, it is Golf Story. And like I said, very keep it locked on to Sidebar Games on Twitter or their website, which is golfstorygame.com. They will have some news very soon on this game. We wanted to sort of leave it back a bit, but the game's going to be on top of us by that stage. So let's talk about it now. Um, Sammy, this thing,
Yes.
there's all we've got on this. Okay, we don't have a lot. It's coming out in
Yeah.
the next couple of weeks because winter finishes in 5 weeks.
Yeah.
We have a 1 minute trailer and we have a website with about 7 or 8 bullet points on it and a little bit of a thing. Why are we so excited about this game?
Well, I mean, I was actually going to ask you the same thing. Like, what the specific motivation for you is? Because for me, it's kind of I guess there are fantastic like story elements and stuff. I won't deny that. But the thing that initially got me into this game is the fact that I'm actually kind of a fan of sports RPGs because I love the progression and I love the story of an RPG, but I absolutely hate the mechanics. Like I've never finished a game of Pokemon because I just get like most of the way and then I'm like, oh fuck, I don't want to keep grinding and shit. But I love the mechanics of a sports game, like the skill and strategy and stuff that's involved in it. So just getting another in that genre that is so underserved, I feel.
I was thinking about this today. What other sporting RPGs do we actually have out there?
Okay, so the two ones that I'm going to put straight on the table because I absolutely love them.
Yep.
Mario Tennis,
Yes.
Mario Golf.
Golf.
Now, if you want to be technical, I think you could argue that the newer FIFA ones and some of the EA
They're
ones
starting to get
are
that.
RPG. I mean,
But not really.
like it looks to me more like you can play football, but also Mahershala Ali will watch you play football and talk to you about racism. But yeah, there haven't really been enough. I feel is that kind of the thing that you're into with this game as well?
100%. That is. Look, we're also hearing things like wrestling story mode and things like that. And I know with Bradman Cricket, there is you build up your stats of your player and stuff like that. But nothing with the storyline that this thing suggests. And this is what's getting me. It's going to be that. Look, I'll say it straight up. It looks to me like Stardew Valley, but instead of that farming as the center of the story, this is golf at the center of the story, where you're going off, you're talking to people in villages, you're exploring the world, and then they're giving you sort of quests and missions to do things which then help you to upgrade your gear to become better. And like Stardew Valley really gets to me and really hooks me in. And I love golf. Like I've played as many golf games as I can. We sat there in EB Games up in Cairns years ago when Tiger Woods '06, '07 was out, and we just played on the screen Like the skins mode in the fantasy, like and we just sit there and play, and we'd have crowds of customers just watching. We sold so many copies of that game because we were just sitting there having fun playing this game, and that's what it can do. But this, I know it's completely different, but it's still that golf side of it. I love party golf from the guys Giant Margarita, which hopefully will be coming to Switch soon. I've sent off a little message to them to see what I can get out of them fairly soon. Shout out to Ian. How you going? There is things just... there's so many different golf games that I've played in my past, but this one's exciting me more than anything else because of the story that goes along with it. And it's not just a PGA Tour style story. It's a... this guy's his last chance to do something good in his golfing life, and that's what he's off to do.
I mean, I was just going to talk about the fact that, there's like caddy espionage, and it's in one of the screenshots there was something like this guy was like, "I'm not a werewolf, I'm just a bearded man." I'm just like, this is just so just diverging. Golf is usually like, oh yes, he's lining up the putt, and now it's got werewolves and spies and shit.
Yeah, that's so. Like it is a minute trailer, but what it crams into that trailer, he's done really well. I must admit, the dev behind this has done this trailer. Like you said, you're talking to a guy who goes, "Oh, I can do some espionage for you," and like you're like, "Okay, what?" Fair enough. And then you tee off, and there's a crowd, and there's like 14 to 30 bloody speech bubbles come up, and they're all saying, "Great shot," all this other stuff.
Yeah, and you're in a driving range, and you hook it so badly that a crocodile just is so offended he just jumps up and snaps it out. That kind of crap. I mean,
now we'll go into a little bit more detail the actual bullet points that they've got on this site, like just the screenshots. Like there's 8 different unique environments in this game, each with their own courses, towns, people, and secrets. So secrets right there. We've got to explore these different worlds to find, or different environments to find the secrets of the things. Talk to all the people.
Do we want to speculate? You just like hit a nice drive into the middle of the woods, and you knock out a unicorn or something.
Well, this is the other bullet point that I skipped over. Tee up anywhere. You'll be surprised at how many problems can be solved by hitting a golf ball at them.
I mean, I feel like there most of the problems would be there's a gopher.
And
hit a golf ball at it. Yeah.
I think
it's whack-a-mole. Oh my god. I'm just coming up with just pictures. When we should not be focusing on my imagination. Focus on what little we have.
But like there's one of the screenshots is there's something on a roof I'm looking at. Whether that guy's stuck on a roof, you might be able to hit him down with a golf ball. But the thing is, you're going to be using your golf clubs and your golf ball to do a lot more than just trying to get it from the tee to the hole in this game.
Yeah.
They've clearly said that from those 2 bullet points.
It's just so wondrous because it's just like we wanted to make a golf game, but we're going to put all this extra stuff in it.
That's it.
Just like, why do you like? No one ever thought to do this, but you know what? Screw it. You got a golf ball. You got a club. You can do shit.
That's it. Now,
oh my god,
the graphics reminds me of a game I used to play that I used to love. Some way too many hours into it, called Golf Club Resort Simulator, I think, or Tycoon. Might have been one of the Tycoon ones. It was a golf resort, and you sat there and you built your different.
Not Sim Golf.
No, it wasn't Sim. Oh, it might have actually been Sim Golf. No, it's Golf Resort Tycoon. Definitely Golf Resort Tycoon. I'll look it up later and prove it. Same thing. Like it's above you, and you build your course hole at a time. You can have a 7-hole, 18-hole, 20-hole course, whatever you want. You put your clubhouse down, and then people come to your resort, and you've got to keep it under control. But same type of graphics, same type of gameplay by the look of it, where you're shooting and you've got the arrow and you're trying to land it in the one spot. Could you actually play your golf course when you build it? So, look, honestly, if this was just the golf, I would still be getting this for Switch, because imagine taking this portable and just being able to play golf simple, just quick hit and run on the move wherever you want to go. It can be good fun.
Yeah, I suppose.
But yeah,
I mean, to me, like all the extra stuff,
You're the
transforms it from, you can play golf to you can have a golf adventure kind of thing.
Like I said, like that. Yeah, just on its own would be great for me. But yeah, this is just so much better than what I ever expected I'd ever see on the Switch. To be honest, I never thought I'd see someone put this much detail into a golf game of any description. So play through a dramatic story with a diverse cast of characters. This is going to be very story driven. I can't wait to find out what's going on here.
I'm hoping that we don't end the caddy espionage mission with caddy being shot by a sniper or something. They'll put a dampener on things, but
yeah, it would do. But you never know. Like put an exploding golf ball in his thing. You never know what could happen then.
Oh my god, that would be a great way to get rid of all those gophers.
So, look, you play the story of a golfer who's forced to give up all that he holds dear for one final shot at accomplishing his dream. Is his dream to be the best golfer in the world, or is his dream just going to be something completely different that we didn't expect?
Maybe. I mean, maybe they might just go like, she has a sister who has cancer, and the only way to get enough money for the cancer treatment is to win golf, or something. I'm hoping that it's not just quickly, but I don't know. Either. Yeah.
No, so there's so much story going to be in this game, and like I said, the towns and the courses, like you are going to have to go out and find these things. You apparently, like I said, you can tee up anywhere you want, and yes, it is reminding me of Happy Gilmore's story very much. Save the house, win the tournament.
It does remind me of just me screwing around in Tiger Woods and shooting at the houses, but
yeah,
it's just now I can tee up right next to the houses, get straight through the window.
Make sure you don't miss. So we've got it looks like an islandy, beachy sort of environment. There's sort of a desert-looking environment. I guess the orangey red shows it.
It's kind of your standard thing of, you have the beach course and you have the, snow course kind of thing.
We've got that.
And the inner forest course.
I'm just trying to think, what's 8 going to be? You got any ideas? Is it going to be a city style?
I don't know if they'd have a city one, because I feel like they're probably going for the look at the expansive, beautiful green, da-da-da-da-da. So we've got a beach one. We've got one that also sort of looks like a beach one, but is a bit more orange.
Yep.
Forest, snow. Oh my god, can like the last one be like a lava course?
Oh, yes. And just in chat, you should join us in chat. Wilco's Chill Zone on Twitch. A haunted or hollowed type one with ghosts and things like that going around, like graveyards and stuff.
Yeah, like you lose your ball if you hit it out of bounds and into the graves because the ghosts steal it or something.
Yeah, the zombies could come up and.
Oh my god!
Night golf with the werewolves around. That could be dangerous.
Oh my god!
Werewolves.
I think we're letting our imagination get the better of us. Yes.
Yeah, and Sidebar Games is just going, oh my god, oh my god.
Oh my god! Oh my god! Why didn't we do these courses? Oh no!
No. Now I'm just being told at the 17-second mark is the ghostly type one. So just quickly, oh yes, it is. 17 seconds. Yes, it's a graveyard. Good spotting, Okies. Well done.
Yes.
Yes, it is. Definitely a graveyard with pumpkins and things like that. That is great picking.
We've got a very British-looking one right next to it.
That's what I was about to say, like a St Andrews style Scottish little hollow, like
is Scottish a biome?
No, but it sort of is Braveheart style. Yeah, so we've got a fair few different types there. We've already seen. I love this part of him hitting it over the cliff to the green on the other side. I'm like, how do you get across? Oh, it's just a game.
You just have to jump.
Obviously. There's a one with just seems to be lots of islands as well. And he's hitting it off a boat.
Yeah.
hitting it off a
So
boat.
it's the Swan Lake course.
It is. And yeah, so even you have to go in. It's not just okay. Let's go back to this ball. We go way off course here. This is what is
Yeah.
always going to happen in this
Yes,
episode.
we've gone way off course.
Oh no, the puns have started. Let's tee it up and keep going, people. Let's tee it up.
Hey.
So upgrade your golfer by completing challenges, solving puzzles, and buying new equipment.
Solving puzzles.
Yes, I like that. How good's that going to be?
Is it? Oh my god! If they had like puzzles, but they also had like puzzles, but they also skill shot things, that would be awesome.
So you're actually probably going to have to like maybe hit blocks and in a certain order with the golf ball. So you've got to use that skill with the golf ball. Oh, potentials! Lots and lots of potentials just there.
So
Wow. So no, there's one more bullet point right here. This is the big one, and gives you an idea of what other things we can also be doing in this game. So round out the skill set with long drive tournaments, disc golf, which is I guess maybe frisbee style golf. I've seen things like that.
Yeah, I know what that is.
So then mini golf, Wii Links. I don't know what that is.
I think that's probably just pitching, probably.
No, mini golf. I know what that is, but okay, yeah.
No. Mini golf is yeah.
I get you now. But then go beyond the golf with challenges like racing, mowing, drone flights, and geocaching.
Yeah.
So we're not going to be just playing golf, obviously, but drone flights. I saw the mowing in the trailer, which was pointed out to us in chat as well.
And looking around for stuff. Do you do much geocaching?
No, I don't do that.
Oh, okay. It's alright.
But look, so that is literally what we know besides what's in the trailer, and the trailer is a minute long. We've sort of touched on... I've lost my video feed. That's awesome. No one told me about that.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I didn't know whether or not it was an issue, but yeah.
It is an issue, but we'll fix that up later. There it is. I'm back.
Oh, it's back.
So, Sammy, we're both hyped about this, so we don't need to say whether we're hyped or not, really. Why should people out there take this game seriously? Because obviously, at first glance, I would be assuming that a lot of people might be going, meh, this looks silly.
Well, yes, but there are lots of silly games that are fantastic. I don't know if you've played Heart of a Boyfriend.
I haven't actually, but I've heard lots about it.
Oh, I played like through the entire thing and just did like voices and let's play. Irrelevant. But that was pretty fun just for the sheer kind of ludicrousness of it. And I mean, I feel like, people might be going, "Oh, yeah, it's all comedic, it's not serious, whatever." Like, who cares? Mm-hmm. Like I personally think that, games are way too gritty. So having something like this that's all like you can golf and have friends and espionage and stuff, I just think it's a really great game. It's not gonna win design awards or like best story kind of thing, but it's fun. Mm-hmm. And that's what games, to most people, to me included, are all about. Just having fun and screwing around. So, yeah.
So it's definitely what you're getting. We don't have a price yet. Yeah. We won't guess at that. I won't guess at that. Look, seriously, take this. Like, there has been a lot of cool indie games that have this aesthetic that have just surprised people over the years. Like, honestly, going back to Stardew Valley, it blew everyone away, and it was a farming simulator. Technically, that's air quotes for those people listening on the audio thing. This is a golf story. It's literally in the title, but it's going to be so much more than that, and the things you're going to be doing will keep you going, we assume, for a long time. Now, that fits the Switch perfectly is my idea, because it seems like something like Stardew Valley I feel will go so much better on Switch than anything else because you can take it with you and play it when you want. This is going to be the same type of thing. It's the same RPG style grindy thing that you're probably going to be doing as well. So I can't think of anything more than taking this on a plane or down to the wherever and just having a few games of golf on its own, let alone actually exploring the world and geocaching and mowing the lawns. Like,
Yeah, mowing the lawns on the go. Awesome stuff. So, do we want to talk about any other things?
well, what else have you got?
The only thing I guess I wanted to mention is that is kind of just a reiteration of the fact that at this point it looks really cool, but we do have to also keep in mind that we don't have a lot to go on. We have enough that we can do a lot of speculation. But yeah, just kind of keep in mind that we will be getting more information, and hopefully we'll be getting, even more specific cool stuff. But at this point, just keep that in mind. Just keep in mind that we, still want to see a bit more.
Definitely, we are the hype train, so we are hype. And that's the thing with these bonus episodes. You're only going to get the side of the story of people who are hyped about it, because it's hard to get people who aren't hyped about it onto an episode like this, where we do try and keep it balanced on the other ones. This is purely hype, and to people who deserve it. But look, we don't know anything else besides, like we said, these 6 points in the 1 minute trailer, and we said there will be more news coming very soon. So lock it on our Twitter, which is super_hype train. And we will be retweeting or talking about this game before launch. Once we do an episode on it, we follow it up to launch and after. So our Twitter is the best place to do it, so go follow there if you can. I want to see, obviously, the price. For me, Switch games are a little bit expensive compared to what they are. They generally, as a rule, are probably about 15 to 20% inflated. I hope that's not an issue with this game. The date will worry me. Definitely a concern for me, because you've got Mario and Rabbids at the end of next month, and if it comes out in the end of August, it's going to be running into that, which is another potentially very large AAA long-winded game, and then that follows into a couple months later Mario Odyssey. So while the Switch needs more games, this needs to be timed just right. It can't come out on that same day. It just can't. They're my main concerns. Obviously, the main bits I'm happy about is the storyline. I want to see what's behind it. So, look, that's all we really need to talk about it. These bonus episodes are only meant to be about 20 minutes anyway. You've got 2 hosts, so yes, 10 minutes of talking per episode, per host is enough. If you do want to know more about it, like I said, golfstorygame.com is their website. Sidebar Games on Twitter is their Twitter, and they've got a YouTube channel as well, which you can get through both of those links. That is it. So, Sammy, any final throw-out words or what you're doing and where people can find you?
I'm very excited, but I am doing Vivid Geekcast. The next episode, this Monday, the 31st, is going to be a trivia thing. Super excited to be putting this out. My Twitter thing is SammyDidge, which is up there if you're watching. And XDidge for my YouTube. Yeah.
Excellent.
I've said enough words.
Okay, cool. I shall be Wilco's Chill Zone. I am all over that on Twitter. I am here on Twitch. Things are changing fairly soon. Sammy here might be doing a little bit more of the AGPN Fight Night stuff, where I might do a little bit less of that. Try and get me playing more games, which is what everyone giving me shit about in the chat right now. All I do is podcast. But look, follow me. I will be probably dedicating most of this channel to just podcasts from now on, and I'll be playing games on the side and doing videos about them, because that's my passion, to be honest. My YouTube channel has been slack but still growing, even though I do nothing. So the two of those are Wilco's Chill Zone on YouTube and Freege, FREEGE on YouTube as well. Go follow them and do that kind of stuff. You should start seeing some Anthem content coming out for me very soon on those, and hopefully some Ghost Recon Wildland stuff coming out, since I do a podcast about that. Now, the last words from me before we wrap this up, because I've talked too long: ultrasupermega.com.au. Go there, check out all the cool stuff we do, the 3 other podcasts we have there, and articles and all that kind of stuff. Follow us on that social tab on that website and join us in Discord through that social tab. It is. That's it. And last thing, hashtag interview for hyped. Use that. We want to get Harmonix on this podcast. We want to do a special Dropbox episode.
Drop mix. So close.
Shit. That's how tired I am. Seriously, it's been such a long day. We want to do a special Drop Mix episode at some stage, and we do want to talk
I'm going to be on.
We do want to talk to Josh and John that star on their Twitch channel. If you guys are listening, which you probably aren't, but if you are, hit us up.
Drop mix people, just yeah.
My personal email is peter@ultrasupermega.com.au. Hit us up if you want to do anything. And yes, my ZQ racing chair is Bay. But that is it. This has been Super Hype Train. First ever bonus episode. I am Wilco. That is Sammy. And stay hyped, people. Till next time.
Woo!
You were way too loud that whole way through.
Oh.